My style can affect you like you came from fucking voodoo. If you were a murder victim, tell me what would you do? If you woke up in another dimension, we'll call it suspension, where all the demons been peeping and creeping. You hear a voice that reminds you of your father. Maybe I could spare your life, why should I even bother? So you fall to your knees and you start to beg, but then you notice he ain't listen to a word that's been said. He points to your throat and suddenly you can't breathe. You start to writhe in fear till you feel it release. You know, I really don't like you. It's time for you to take a tour of my domain. A little fly through the floor falls out from beneath your feet as you feel the growing sounds of a million screams. Now you're plummeting through the depths of hell. The worst part ain't the heat, it's a horrible smell. Oh my fucking god. Everyone is here. Everyone I know is here. I am the deceiver at night, feeding off the anger in your eyes. I am the deceiver at night, feeding off the anger in your eyes. I am the deceiver at night, feeding off the anger in your eyes.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded good because that wood is so good. Oh, yes, it is. All right, we are joined today. We got a special return guest. Return of the Eye of the Redness. Red Eye is among us.
Yes. Sucked in, everybody. I'm back.
There's a red eye among us, and you better be scared. We're also joined by Shabisky, who actually showed up today.
I showed up twice.
What
Double
the actual fuck is going on here?
No, it's fine, Booleanenator. We can keep it like that.
It is not fine.
Right.
Keep it.
No, because you're in my square. Like, you can reach over and be in my little area right here. I can see it.
Looks like he's in my
wrong with
square.
that.
Get
And
the
now
fuck
I'm
out of
Wanna
my
share the
square.
box?
Get out of my square, Shabisky, you fucking... You square
Oh,
stealing
that's
son of a
so-
bitch.
I'm taking
Anyways.
over all the squares.
As Bulls tries to figure out what the fuck's going on. We're joined, of course, by the lovely co-host MissyAnn. How you doing?
I'm alright.
And of course, a very frustrated Bulls this morning. The hand with the man at my ass.
Yeah, we'd just like to thank Microsoft for all of their hard work behind the scenes.
Oh, we've been having it,
'cause
yeah.
The alert box now is just suddenly working again with sound. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, hopefully a while. Yeah, we've been having issues with the alert stuff and everything, and people's been getting frustrated because they tip and then nobody hears it or whatever. And but maybe it'll work today. And I guess Shab's out of your window, so he came to your window like what's your name used to say.
He was trying to steal my weed.
Trying to steal your weed.
I got a little bit.
So anyways, I can't believe I'm up because I actually did not go to bed till like fucking 5 o'clock this morning. I woke up at 7, so there you go. I had a rough night last night, so I couldn't go to sleep. But anyways, as Tommy would say, we're here. We're making it. We're gonna have a show today. Yes, it's the last show of the week, unless I make a certain amount of stream go money. which would be $175.18.
Very specific.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to.
If you want a Friday show, we have to make $175.18, and then we'll do a Friday show. If not, fuck all y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What?
All y'all. Yeah. Fuck them all.
Fuck all y'all.
You know what I heard this morning, Red Eye?
What?
Fart.
That if in Australia, if they don't know that you're American and you go like this, that they think you're flicking them off.
Oh, so that money.
Yeah, that's yeah. You don't do that to people in Australia. That's not a friendly gesture.
It's just a peace sign.
Testes, 1,
No,
2,
it's
3.
not.
Thank you, Rafi.
Turn it round 180, and that's a peace sign. What you're doing is what they used to. Now, it was popular urban legend that it was done by the archers from back in England. That what they used to do is if you're a naughty boy and thought to be an outlaw, they'd chop off your pointy finger so you couldn't pull back a bowstring, and it was a sign of defiance to hold up the two fingers or your fingers to show that you could pull back a bow. But turns out that's not exactly true, and I'm not sure of the origin of that gesture, but that's a gesture of defiance when you put the front of your hand forward, when you turn it around and show peace. Like this palm. Yeah, that's a peace sign.
So here in America, that means peace, and this means two.
I also read that this means a woman's vagina in the Philippines. So really? you don't cross your fingers.
I'll actually ask a friend that lives in the Philippines about that. A buddy of mine that used to live with me for a few years, he's now over there working for an American guy who organises holidays for obscenely rich Americans. And I'm talking Hollywood, like obscenely rich Americans who hire entire fucking islands for 2 or 3 months at a time. Yeah. Crazy shit.
Well, if that means vagina, that means Filipino girls have a twisted ass pussy.
I think so. I don't know.
God damn, that little coochies look weird. I gotta go fuck a Filipino chick.
I also need to correct y'all because those little things in the bottom of your tea are not called bursties.
Yeah.
It's bubble tea.
Yeah, bubble.
Bubble tea, not bursties.
I think you misunderstood me, Dark Master. I wasn't talking about when soldiers arrived in Australia. I was talking about back in history when bows were a fucking thing. I'm pretty sure we were onto firearms. No, just someone in chat sort of went, that makes no sense. Yeah. Well, it's because I wasn't talking about Australia at that point. My bad. I should have clarified. My bad.
Yeah.
This was like back in the day. But yeah, I saw that video that you posted up about that weird guy eating sausages.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that too. He was actually pretty entertaining to me.
He was. I liked it.
That's the channel Friendly Geordies, and that's the T-shirt that I may have bought a certain other person that appears on your show that pokes a bit of fun at one of our politicians, former politicians, Clive Palmer. And we worked out in Australia legally, you can say some pretty choice shit, but you got to word it correctly. So he went and saw a lawyer, and the lawyer said, basically, if you word your T-shirt, in my opinion, Clive Palmer is a fatty McFuckface. He can cry about it all fucking day long. It's an opinion. Tough titties.
Said the kitty, but the milk's still good.
Yeah. Now, the fucking Clive Palmer's lawyer sent Friendly Geordies a letter saying, we're going to fucking sue you. And Friendly Geordie sent him one back saying, please do, because I can prove everything that I've said in my video. I can prove in a court of fucking law, and I would love to get the chance to prove that Clive Palmer is indeed a fucking asshole and a fatty McFuckhead and a thieving bastard and a liar and a cheat. And their lawyer backed the fuck right off because he released another video where he showed all the evidence of Clive Palmer being all of these fucking things demonstrably. It was great.
That's
Friendly
awesome.
Geordies. Subscribe, and he's got that side gig going called Dave's Dinners.
It's hilarious, but they were talking about bubble tea.
Yeah, no, well, I had Bunnings today. I went to Bunnings for lunch today, and I had a fucking snag, and it was delicious.
A snag. I never heard him call that until that video last night.
I thought he was calling them snags because he like snagged it from there. Like, oh, I'm gonna go snag it.
It's a sausage and a piece of loaf of bread, basically.
Yeah, it's a slice of white bread and a sausage and a bit of onion, and you put Either dead horse or barbecue sauce. He likes barbecue sauce. I like dead horse, which is tomato sauce.
Dead horse?
It's called dead horse, yeah. It's just a fucking thing down here.
Oh, I've never heard that. That's actually kind of... Why? Why is that called that?
Rhyming slang.
Oh. Okay.
We're a simple folk here in Australia, easily entertained.
Dude, I live in Mississippi. I understand.
You made it funny. It rhymes.
I understand. I get it. So, anyways, we're gonna go through 46 of the dumbest tweets in the history of Twitter. Mm-hmm. So, and the first one is brilliant. It really is. Let me see. Where is it at? Oh my God, I done lost it. Okay, here it is. What's Obama's last name? I'm not even kidding.
That's the tweet.
That's the tweet. They asked what Obama's last name was.
Doesn't surprise me. Americans aren't that bright.
It's pretty dumb. That's like me asking Shabisky the other day who Eric Clapton's lead guitarist was. He didn't know.
That reminds me of when somebody was trying to give me a trick question to make me look stupid. They asked me when 9/11 is.
I did that.
Is that you? I don't know.
That was me.
I'm just like, what the fuck, dude?
That was me.
Like, I'm not that lost. Jesus Christ.
The Civil War one was good. I like the Civil War one. That was my favorite so far.
So here's a guy named John Joven. He said, he tweeted, "Gonna stop smoking for a week. Feel bad for my liver."
Good morning, everybody. That's right.
Animenser's here.
Wait.
Hi.
Doesn't your liver process alcohol?
Yes.
Yes, your
So
liver.
maybe that's the joke.
No.
That he's going to be drinking instead. You just didn't get it. He's a comedian.
No, I'm with
He's a
Shabisky
genius,
here.
Red Eye.
Yeah, I'm with Shabisky. Dude's a fucking genius.
No, he's
He meant that he's going to be drinking instead of smoking.
No, listen. What he means by the tweet is he's going to stop for a week because he feels bad for his liver.
I think if he worded it, "I feel bad for my liver," that would be a solid argument. But since he says just "feel bad for my liver," it can be taken both ways.
Now, I honestly think this next one is a fake. I think somebody did this on purpose because this person says Rosetta Stone did not sit on D-Hat bus for you gays to be asking for equal rights.
Oh yeah, that's just trolling at its finest.
I don't know. I can really see someone with an IQ of about 1.2 sitting there that have miraculously worked out how to post on social media somehow, or found someone left a window open on a computer with most of the thing typed and they slipped on it. I don't know. Look, I got nothing. Yeah, that's probably fake.
Yes, it sounded fake to me. But we'll say the next one. I don't really. I mean, the way she worded it is kind of stupid, but it's not. I mean, this can't be the worst tweet of all time. It says, "My mom got all this cookies, cakes, and snacks. I think I'ma die of beaties."
That's just awful spelling, and
it's just trying to be funny.
No, it's just it's horrible grammar, and knows she don't know what she's talking about. But I'd fuck her because her picture's kind of hot.
Damn, dude.
The stupid ones always
like,
are kind of hot.
Like somebody who thinks old.
Oh, the next one. Oh, I love the next one. I want my first daughter to be a girl.
Wow.
Well, technically in this day and age, you know?
That does make sense. I'm with Missy.
How are you guys trying to defend these stupid ass?
Because my daughter is now a boy, or wants to be. So I would have liked my daughter to stay my daughter.
There's a dude named Slay. He tweeted, "How did Beyonce's album go #1 in 100 countries when there are only 7? Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australia, North and South America, and Europe."
Shab, is that your tweet?
We got
that was me.
Fucking genius on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't get the whole Beyonce thing.
Sorry. I love you, Shabby.
Sorry, just hate her. She sucks.
Shabisky follows follows Beyonce. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm
Like
skipping
that
that
booty
one.
shake.
The next one I
I
didn't
like all her
understand.
tweets.
Mm-hmm.
So I skipped that next one. I'm going to the next one. I think math is a lie. Physics is a lie. If we use this in the real life, we'd look dumb.
How ironic.
Ooh.
Wow.
Said the person posting on social media using a computer that depends on mathematics to function. Oh, irony is thick.
And let's not forget, it also uses quantum physics, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, people
That
are
just
staying.
makes me very worried.
And we don't need physics either. We don't need physics.
Yeah, we don't need fucking physics, fuck engineering too, come to think of it. Who needs
Right,
fucking
fuck it all.
engineering? Building
Fuck all
codes, what a load of shit. Need
Yeah,
maths for those two, throw them away.
I wouldn't mind if we all just flew up into the fucking space right now, you know what I mean? If we just all fucking flew out into the fucking universe, that'd be perfectly just fine. Who needs gravity, right? Who needs it?
Okay, the next one. Okay, you all heard the song. Don't go chasing waterfalls, right?
Yeah.
This chick says, "Don't go chasing waterfalls." Love that song.
I think she had her mind on something else at the time, yeah.
Oh, this is an old one. George Zimmerman charged with second-degree murder. Who he killed the first time?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That
Just
person,
like there should be a test that they have for people if you want to like procreate. There should be a test that they have for if you want to sign up for Twitter.
Oh my god, that is one of the best ones though. Who did he kill the first time? Oh. This is definitely Shab's people here, man.
Britney Spears guy, definitely.
Oh, Pretty Boy just made synonym rows. Synonym.
Synonym roast?
Synonym rolls, like cinnamon
Rolls.
rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Get
said
it?
cinnamon roast.
Synonym.
And I was like, what?
No, synonym rolls. That was his tweet.
Dumb.
Oh, okay, the next. Oh yeah, that was very dumb. Okay, the next tweet is Justin Bieber. I got hit by your car twice today, but it's okay because I love you.
Huh.
Okay.
How does that happen twice in one day? Jesus Christ.
I hope they actually did get hit by
Stalking
Justin Bieber's car. But,
Yeah.
other than that.
That would have been
Okay.
awesome.
Okay, the next tweet is really fucking dumb. The person tweeted, finally got my debit card, love the blue, and they posted the debit card with the number.
You're
fuck
dumb.
yeah. I love you.
Mhm.
What did
Thank
she
you
say?
very much.
idiot.
Please come again. Whoa.
My God.
They didn't even have to like promise them thousands of dollars after the fact. They just gave up all the fucking money.
Yeah, they got it just out of the. Oh God! Of course, the people who posted these blanked it out anyway, just in case. I'm sure the person got canceled pretty quickly. But God damn, that's just dumb.
Thankfully, I think most places now, like if you're going to use it online, require that 3-digit code in the back. So
Probably
hopefully,
posted it with his tweet.
probably
Yeah,
did,
he-
just in
Put
case.
Code,
Like,
too.
like,
Yeah,
see, it's
someone's
real.
probably
I got the code and everything.
Yeah, someone's probably put in a reply. Hey, listen, I don't know if that card's legit. You might want to flip it over. Let me check the back, and I'll tell you if it's legit or not.
Yeah, can someone tell me what these 3 extra numbers are on the back of my car? I just don't get it. I'll even tell you how many they are. Like,
Uh-huh.
Hey, buddy, I'm sure the legitimacy of that card. You might want to flip it over. I'm an expert in these things. I'll verify.
Those 3 numbers on the back will help me cancel it for you.
That's
Yeah.
right.
No,
I'm
it'd
here
be
to
like,
help.
tell me what those 3 numbers on the back are. There's a scam going around where if you have them, if they're these 3, it's a fake card.
yeah.
Yeah, or you just go. If there's 3 numbers on the back of that card, it's fake. Tell me the 3 numbers so we can report this card. Bang, and buy a Maserati. Fuck it.
Specs said
Unless
there
they only
was
have
another.
like $300
Specs
credit.
said there was another post of her telling the code. So these are famous stupid tweets, by the way. So yeah, they the next one, that's fucking retarded. The next one is, what does a quarter till 4 mean? Like, why is it called that? Because a quarter is worth 25 cents. So why is it 15 minutes?
Oh, oh boy.
So dumb. The dumbness is hurting my head.
Oh man, I mean, the thing about it is, it seems like it's fake, but these are real fucking things.
Give me all the ibuprofen.
Chug it.
Oh.
Chug the whole bottle.
It's hurting my head.
Man, these stories are turning into a life of drugs.
Yes.
Mhm.
Listen to this next one. The lotto jackpot is $640 million. Population of the U.S. is 300 million. Let's just give everyone $2.13 million and call it a day.
That seems perfectly reasonable to me.
Oh.
Yep, no problems here.
Okay.
None.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wouldn't mind waking up with like, I'll just check my bank balance. I had about $5 left. Oh, there's
Yeah.
$2.13 fucking million. I'm going for a snag at Bunnings, you bloody beauty.
I think if we all had $2 million, I feel like it would fuck the economy up somehow. Like something
Yeah.
bad
You
come
think?
from that. Very,
You
very
think?
bad.
You think?
It
Yeah.
might create a slight bubble in spending, but nothing you couldn't recover from. And it's not like that it crashed the worth, the value of the greenback by just flooding the market and giving everybody $2 million. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing would fuck up here. Oh my God, people are stupid. This next blonde chick here, dude, she has to be trolling. I hope she's trolling. Because it says, does it take 18 months for twins to be born or 9?
That's trolling.
Please. I don't believe in God, but I pray to God she's fucking trolling.
That's gotta
Is-
be trolling.
If she's gonna be a parent, then yeah, I agree.
I need to ask a question.
Yes,
Is that by any chance an account attached to Mattel and it's Barbie?
She's a little
That said
blonde.
that? No?
That was so fun. I hope she was trolling. Please tell me she was trolling.
No.
Probably not, man.
Oh
Probably
my
not.
God. Oh.
That sounded delicious, by the way, boss. I want to
you
say
pimpy.
Yeah.
You eat.
Especially as I open my yogurt. Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
well, and it looks exactly like that.
Oh my god.
The red part or the white part?
The red part too, because I got a little blood in my nose.
Oh God.
My nose has a period this month.
Bloody mucus, nose period blood, delicious.
Okay, this next chick is a beautiful black girl, beautiful black female. I would love to date her, but she says my shirt says "What's up" in Arabic, but the shirt, she posted a picture. The shirt says "Bonjour."
Stop the shit. What? Where are her friends?
She didn't have any because she posted that on social media and they saw it. And everybody avoided her like the fucking coronavirus from that day forth because she be dumb as a brick.
Oh, yes.
Boy.
This next one's even dumber. I can never pay attention when I do my homework, shaking my head. I must have ADHD.
ADHD.
80
Holy
HD.
Not just one, but 80. Holy crap.
80 HD.
They've got it pretty bad then, don't they?
Some people hear things and they're so stupid.
I know. Yeah, I love that shit, honestly.
Hey,
It's
Missy,
all right.
this one's for you, Missy.
That's sexy son of a bitch right there.
Oh,
Man,
I
I
don't
can't
give a
even
fuck
save
what
this on
y'all
here
say.
now.
I don't care what y'all say. That man is sexy. Play it
That's
again.
why I eat my yogurt with a spoon.
Hey, look, Frank, if you're listening to this is your fault, man.
Look at
This
that.
is your
oh
fault.
My God. Look at that. Oh my, it makes my dick hard. Woo.
This is your fault,
if
Frank.
he goes any harder, he's going to be choking on some balls. That's all I'm saying.
God damn it, Frank.
I saw that shit.
I'm too tired to correct people. I didn't do anything. I didn't mess up.
I
I
love
didn't touch
you.
anyone's balls.
I retracted the message. That means it never happened.
No, it didn't.
What
Oh,
happened?
I've got. You've just fallen foul of mine. You
Dude,
admin
fuck
rule.
Tommy.
Oh,
I hate
my
you,
goodness,
Tommy.
Shaq.
Come fight me, Tommy.
I like I was like, what a loser.
Listen. Oh God.
It's coming from the dude who couldn't figure out which microphone was working or what.
Yeah. Fucking lost in space over there, Tommy. Trying to figure out your technical shit.
Dude, leave Tommy alone now. Hey, come on.
I'm just picking on Tommy.
That's Andrew Dice Clay with Bender's voice. Come on, now. That's fucking cool.
I still have yet to hear him sound like Bender. I don't believe it.
Hey, listen to him talk.
He doesn't sound like Bender. That's not what Bender sounds like.
Yes, it sounds like Bender. Everybody says that. We all used to say that shit all the time. Anyways, somebody tweeted earlier today before getting my abortion. It's sad, but it had to be done. Can't be on Teen Mom. Shaking my fucking head. Just got back from the doctors. I wasn't even pregnant. I'm just fat.
Wah, wah, wah,
That reminds me of this fucking little. There's a little midget chick in my town, right? She's real fat, and she smells really bad too. She smells like BO, like really bad. But one day, an ambulance went to her house because she lives like on the main road, so everyone knows that's where she is. And the ambulance took her to the hospital because she was complaining of stomach pains. Her stomach hurt. Bitch went to the hospital and had a baby.
Damn. I know a story that where the chick didn't know she was pregnant and she went to take a shit and the baby dropped down the toilet.
Yeah, that. I remember you brought that up once or twice.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
fucking crazy, man.
My sister, actually, my little sister, she was on the Depo-Provera shot. And she went in for her 3rd round of shots. And they said, oh, by the way, you're 6 months pregnant. And she was like, what? So she went home that night. Her water broke. She wasn't 6 months pregnant. She was 9 months pregnant at 15 years old. So the day she found out she was pregnant was the day that she had a baby at 15.
Wow.
That's one of the most insane things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine trying to be the doctor in this scenario too, with like the woman that we were just talking about. Like, I don't know how to break this to you, like, but you're not pregnant. You're just fucking fat. Like, how the fuck do you phrase that in a way that's, you know what I mean? That doesn't sound fucked up. Like, oh my god,
bitch, you don't need an abortion. You need a diet.
You don't need an abortion. You need an ab lounge.
The only way this is getting aborted is if you get your fat sucked out. That's the only
You need
hope
a
that you
treadmill.
Yeah.
So the next tweet was by a person named Malaya Michael. This is what the person says. A person who loves you will never kick you when you're down or pour salad on your wounds.
I think they meant salt.
Yes, they meant salt.
You know who I'm blaming for that? Autocorrect. That's an autocorrect fuck up.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
That's actually a good
you,
point.
Unless
autocorrect.
they have like Italian salad dressing, because that would hurt too. If it's a big wound, you know, those carrots can be kind of sharp.
And the vinegar. Oh my god, the vinegar.
Right.
Man, I feel like D's here right now because of all these contrarian opinions going around.
So the next one says, every damn year we learn about the Holocaust in school. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
The Holocaust.
The Holocaust.
The Holocaust. HOLLOW.
As an empty.
As an empty cost. And it is cost. COST.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't ask how much it costs.
Yeah.
Luckily for that person. Yeah, luckily for that person, the latest generation of farming equipment is basically got GPS things. So you just sit on it to make sure it doesn't drive into the fucking river. Other than that, it's driving itself. So that person that wrote that statement on social media's got a job sitting in a robot corn harvester. Isn't the future awesome?
Yes. It's awesome. Oh, the next one's just basically the same dumbass that did the debit card. Finally found my social security card. Post the social security card.
Fuck yeah, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you
It
very
has
much.
to be trolling. Like, there has to be.
And to expand on Red Eye's corn harvester meme, does it have free Wi-Fi?
Yeah, that's right. Basically, it's the one that I've seen's got a fucking kick-ass stereo system in it too, and aircon, fully aircon. You basically sit in this thing, plug your fucking iPad in, and start playing fucking Farm Simulator while you're actually farming, and the thing starts driving around the paddock on pre-mapped GPS coordinates, goes up and down the fucking field, accurate to within millimeters. It's fucking crazy. And this dude sits in there for like 4 hours and he goes and has lunch, comes back again. It's like, you don't need to be smart to do that. You just need an iPad.
Oh, I remember when this tweet happened. Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, right? When the first animal went extinct, that should have been a sign.
What an idiot.
I can't even wrap my head around what he's trying to say there. I'm sorry. Am I stupid? Am I too stupid for this stupidity? Like, what?
Well,
what's he?
The first animal that went extinct was dinosaurs.
Yeah,
No,
what kind of
it's a
side
big-
were you-
I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but yeah.
Yeah, I think extinctions happened way before a fucking dinosaur was about. That's a mass extinction that we know
Yes,
about.
I know. I'm just I was
Evolution.
playing alone.
I know, but evolution's a funny thing, isn't it? It's like technically the first life forms on this planet
Yes.
may still be well, depending on when you go and look at our tree, go and see how far back it goes and see what's still alive. Because technically we're actually we need Steve McRae here for a sec because he could explain all of this
Is
shit about.
Dusty a beautiful bird?
Oh yes.
Oh, Dusty is the most beautiful.
But I want to say the first animal that went extinct was Steve McRae.
Sorry, that's fucking funny. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
You killed bulls.
I actually, hey, Bulls, just to briefly get sidetracked for a sec, I heard some interesting info about the court case and what Mr. 95% decided that he didn't like what the judge said, so he rejected the judge's reality and substituted it with his own, and he's done enough, allegedly, to, well, if we were playing that game Battleship, I've just got his fucking aircraft carrier and destroyer in one fucking sweep.
Just sunk my battleship.
I just want to say,
apparently court orders are now negotiable. Just say.
Yes.
What the fuck?
I want to say this just in case he miraculously hears this. Kyle, smarten the fuck up. You're handing yourself on a silver platter to the big dude named Bubba in fucking cell block C, mate. Wink. Have fun with that. Take your own lube. You're going to need it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn.
Thanks, boss.
You're welcome. The next tweet was, don't know what I voted for, but I just voted.
That's someone that just voted for Brexit.
Oh, my God.
You know what the most searched... No, seriously.
You said Brexit.
Here's the funniest thing ever. This is no shit. What was the most searched for term on Google the day after Brexit? What was the most searched phrase? Believe it or not, from the UK, it was, what is Brexit?
Really?
Yep, I remember that.
Brexit's like eggs, ham, and biscuits and
Yes,
stuff,
it's
right?
fucking
Yeah.
delicious hash browns.
Yeah, part of a balanced Brexit, dude.
Blood
I've got
pudding.
a buddy that lives in Birmingham over there, and he said that the whole thing is just a joke, an absolute joke. They spent
Why did they eat his fucking
entire
ham or something?
year. No, they don't even
Man.
have normal bacon. For one thing.
Okay, first of all, their bacon is the normal bacon.
No, it isn't.
Their bacon came first. That
It's
was that.
weird bacon.
How do
Bacon
you know
rashers.
which
Funny
bacon
as
came
bacon.
first?
Because bacon rashers, I'm pretty sure, is
I know.
All right.
Funny looking bacon.
I'm trying to be dumb with the tweets here, but people are not getting that shit today.
Maybe we're just fucking with you. Maybe. Hey, look who's in chat. Larry.
Lolly Larry, Loki Larry. I used to call him Lolly Larry all the time because I see like a big fucking dude that would be at the park saying, "Come here, kids," with a lollipop.
Yeah.
Actually, let's talk about bacon for a sec. I will admit that streaky bacon, American style bacon, is fucking superior to how we cut bacon here in Australia. I
It
tried
is.
streaky bacon for the first time about 5 years ago because my missus travels to America a lot, and we found out that you can't get it here. That shit is fucking delicious.
Told ya.
And it crisps up perfectly. It's like you can put it like bacon and eggs, put it on a burger, dice it for pizza. Doesn't matter. That shit goes on basically it goes on itself.
Oh, thank you. PT Flan, come on. Now somebody, I got to message PT Hammond, tell him the fake is back, see? He's
God
gonna come
damn.
kill you.
Come on, you gotta work on a better play on words than that one too. Like, yeah. You have
I'd
to
just
make
go
one.
for PT Spam. I'd go with the classic PT Spam.
Yeah.
Own that
PT's
shit.
the best one.
I'd endorse PT Spam to run 2020. I'm just saying.
PT Ham may be watching. I don't know. If he is, he'll get you. He'll get you.
I'll endorse PT Ham as well. I want to see a presidential battle between PT Ham and PT Spam.
Yes. I do too.
PT Sham?
PT Sham was a good one.
PT Scam, I'd get a bit nervous around it. I couldn't endorse that name. No.
Yeah.
That's getting a bit shady.
Yeah. Make sure you hit that likable button there. It's a very likable button.
And if someone started using the name PT, I'm going to stab you in the face and then shoot you 50 times. I'd probably call the police. Just saying.
It's a really long name too. It might not fit.
Very specific as well. Yeah.
It is very specific. It's very Pacific.
Very Pacific?
I agree.
So the next tweet is the person says Will Smith kind of looks like that guy from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and they posted pictures side to side.
How is this possible? How?
But they actually posted a picture of both Will Smith, by the way. Side by side.
How does this happen? Do these people have no friends that just send them a DM and go, yo, heads up about that last thing you posted? You might want to just go and check out Google.
That's what I'm saying.
These are like Nigel No Mates that are posting these things. It's so fucking bad.
Just like the chick, the other chick. I said, where are her friends? With the bonjour.
Yes, Bill Cosby looks like that guy from Fat Albert. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He looks just like Heathcliff Huxtable, dude. He really does. The next one says, I hate being in 8th grade and my boyfriend's leaving for college. I know he won't cheat, though.
Oh, God. Someone called the police.
Okay, that one better be a joke. That one better be a fucking joke. Jesus Christ.
You know what I just heard in my head? Instantly, as soon as you finished speaking, I just heard, bad boys. What you got? It's like, and I'm picturing this dude just being fucking arrested.
Wait, Will Smith?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, there's someone at my door. His name's Chris Hansen. Holy shit.
There's like 6 people in my driveway with cameras.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This next tweet. Okay, so the guy tweets at Domino's. It's a 3-part here. 3-part.
Oh shit.
He tweets at Domino's. Yo, I ordered a pizza and it came with no toppings on it or anything. It's just bread. And then Domino's replied, we're sorry to hear about this. Please let our friends at Domino's UK know of this so they can help. Then the guy tweets, never mind, I opened the pizza upside down.
I remember that. You know what? I love that fucking dude because he posted, don't worry about it. I'm so basically just he didn't type in the parts. He didn't type in the part that said either I'm that inebriated that I flipped the box upside down and opened it and went, oh, pretty.
At least he admitted to being a dumbass though, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
he did.
That's when you own the mistake that quick and you do it publicly. It's like respect. It's like you're a drunken fuck up, but I love you.
I respect anybody that can own their fuck up.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the next one.
Hold on, how fucking fucked up do you have to be to get it? We've all gotten pizzas. Those things have got a big logo on one side, and then there's nothing on the other.
On the bottom, yeah.
You gotta be really fucked up, Red Eye. Like really fucked up.
Like, yeah. Did he just flip that shit in like fucking?
Wake up next to a 450-pound black chick fucked up.
Yeah, oh, fuck you. I did that.
Did you weigh her?
Twice.
Told her to step on the scale before you left?
Yeah, that bitch was big, man.
I want to see how much you weigh just so I can tell everybody.
I'm not drunk, though. I don't know if you guys remember Paul Harvey. He used to be a famous radio personality. Like really, he told the thing and the rest of the story. That's how he talked. But he told a story one time that where a guy was come in from the bar, so drunk, he's going to take his contact lenses off, and he kept on trying to get in the contact lens stuck, and he couldn't get it out, and he just couldn't get it. It was getting painful, so he went to the emergency room, and it was his iris.
Well, you hear about those ones that go tripping on acid, and they like need to like take their skin off and shit.
Yeah.
Those people, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, the next dumbass tweet says, "Rest in peace, Maya Angelou. You sat on that bus so people today could walk to their dreams. We love you, baby."
Oh God. Is that racist? Is it racist to get that wrong?
That was just dumb.
Okay.
No, it's definitely not racist. It's just, yeah. Just please, to the person that posted, don't post on social media anymore. Just go and live your life.
Delete all your accounts. Yeah.
Yeah, just delete everything. The next tweet is dumb too. It says, I believe these are rubber bullets. Can anyone confirm? They're earplugs." He posted a picture.
Wow.
Thank God they're not butt plugs. Just saying.
I'm being squishy and like giving that away.
If you're creative enough, I mean.
The next one was kind of says, "I never knew there were green apples." Okay, that's whatever.
What?
That's
Yeah.
just dumb.
Okay. Yeah, that person needs to take the forever sleep right away by injecting some cyanide into a green apple and biting down and chewing and swallowing.
I like how Red's just
99.
like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Yeah. Time for your forever sleep, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now this isn't getting this. Next one's got to be a troll. It's got to be a troll. It's got to be a troll. If it ain't, I want her to die. I really do. I want her to die. I don't understand why they created multiple languages. Like one wasn't good enough.
Oh, what a dumb cunt.
Damn. She thought that was an intelligent tweet, too. I guarantee you she thought that was
She's
intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be trolling.
She probably thought
Nobody's
she was smart
that.
with that.
Nobody is that.
Okay. Yeah, no, no, not touching that one.
No.
Must resist. No. Nothing good will come of anything that I say from this point on. Moving on, boss. Moving on.
The next one says Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Why is everyone in such a panic about Hurricane? I'm calling it Sally. Stop projecting negativity. Think positive and pray for peace.
She's just
Lindsay
high on cocaine.
Lohan.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Listen, Lindsay, go down to your dealer's house and buy all of his goods and just fucking hit that shit. All of it.
Yep.
Good luck. Good luck.
Lindsay Lohan's the type of person who would look at one of the fucking planes flying into the towers and be like, "Oh, see what the big deal is. What's so wrong, guys? Come on." It's
Actually,
just...
I've got a second. She needs to take Johnny Depp's ex-wife, and she can party on with her because isn't she a massive raging cunt that turns out, well, or hashtag me too. Oops, got that fucking wrong. Heard the tapes yet, fucking kids? Oh my goodness, holy fucking shit. That chick's gonna go. She's fucked in court now. Fuck you, lady, by the way. You're a shitty human being.
You are. Yeah, she really is.
What a raging cunt of all. Did you hear the tape where, like,
yep, making fun of him?
It's like,
it's fucked up. It's like genuine spousal abuse, and people think that it can only happen to women, which is really sad. It can happen to anybody.
I saw the best meme today, and it's got 9 photos. The first 3 photos are Johnny Depp before he hooks up with cunt. The next 3 photos are during the relationship with cunt, and he just looks like a downtrodden fucking hobo that's had the shit kicked out of him. The last 3 photos are apparently after he's left, and they look as happy as the first fucking 3 from when he was doing 21 Jump Street. It's like, oh snap. The change is fucking crazy. You know that period that he looked like he was fucking going to die from a drug overdose constantly?
Yeah.
That was the whole time he was married to that bitch. Go back and check the fucking dates and correlate it all. It's fucking crazy. It's like, oh shit, that's a bit of a tell. When you see a man get haggard when he hooks up with a chick, that might be a bit of a tell, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying.
Just saying. Yep, it's a tell when bitch is crazy. So the next one is from a person named Jamie on Twitter. It says, so heard it was fine putting your phone in the microwave to charge it. My charger broke yesterday. My battery was pretty low, so thought I'd give it a go. This happened. He showed the phone. It's all busted up, of course.
Oh, thank you. Now, that started, they were trolling some poor kid that was very gullible, and I watched some poor kid he put some device in the microwave and they filmed it and it sparked out and obviously destroyed it. And yeah, the kid's mum was not fucking happy.
We knew this one was coming. We knew the Cheeto Man was gonna be in here, didn't we?
All hell out.
I'm surprised that this entire list wasn't just him.
Yeah, but
it could have been.
Yeah, the Cheeto Man is here. Donald J. Trump. Healthy young child goes to doctor, gets pumped with massive shots of mini vaccine, doesn't feel good, and changes autism. Many such cases.
See, I was going to say, how are you going to pick a stupidest Trump tweet, but that one actually probably does deserve it.
It's pretty up there, isn't it?
It's pretty up there.
It's pretty up there.
Many autisms. Hold on, I just need to.
Many autisms.
Trump is.
Was that what was said? Does that fright? What did he broke? My brain is. I'm having a stroke.
Read it again.
Hold on.
He says,
please read it.
Healthy young child goes to doctor, gets pumped with massive shot of many vaccines, doesn't feel good, and changes autism. Many such cases.
Yeah,
changes autism?
No.
Does it change for the better or worse?
It's literally written like this. He doesn't feel good and changes, and then he just shouts out, autism! That's how it's written.
Yeah, it is how it's written. This is exactly how it's written.
And the white man came and brought with him many things.
Look, if you're
and it was a dark days.
On any level, like that, even if you don't think that that's going to be supporting them, that totally fucking is. He knew what he was doing. I mean, goddamn it.
I just want to go on record and say that statement that Trump made on Twitter has no integrity.
Yeah.
Oh, the next person. Go ahead, Bob.
I was just gonna say I didn't know he was an anti-vaxxer. I don't think so. I don't think I remember ever seeing that kind of thing.
No. See, when you're a douchebag politician, you say things that people like, and it's called pandering to a fucking shitty minority to get you across the line. And the amount of pandering that man did blows my fucking mind. And we won't turn this into a Trump episode.
How old is that tweet? How long ago did he say that shit?
I believe I'm just taking a stab in the dark. I believe I saw it around like 2017, slightly after he was elected. So I believe that's when it was, after he was elected.
Damn.
Fuck you, Tommy.
Fuck you. The next person her name is Crazy Big Sister, and she says, Missouri loves company.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
The state of Missouri loves company, everybody.
Yes,
let's go to Missouri, guys.
Having actually, I went to basic training in Missouri, and I can tell you that place is fucking empty, so it might love some company.
Oh, the next one is a racist one, and it really is racist. But okay, this is what she says: I am not racist, but black people were a lot nicer before the civil rights movement.
If you have to start your statement with "I'm not racist," then you're probably a fucking racist. Just gonna say that.
Yeah. I'm not a Nazi, but
it up and real nicely. But I would say that's pretty racist.
Many panzers. Many panzers. I'm not a Nazi, but many panzers.
Many panzers.
I'm not a Nazi, but I'm just saying blitzkrieging across a fucking neutral territory in a Panzer tank may be my favorite thing to do. Maybe.
Just a little bit.
What? My arm just threw up in the air. What the fuck?
A smidget.
Maybe.
So, someone in the chat said that Trump was the only candidate who cared about poor white people. He pretended to care about them, maybe, but he doesn't give a shit about it. None of these, like, why do you think? That's why I really don't understand. Like, too many people put faith in politicians. Oh, this person cares about me personally. Like, bullshit. Yeah, they. Yeah, right.
About poor people. You know a thing about poor people. Like, he thought you needed your ID to buy a box of cereal. You think he actually gives a shit about poor people?
Yeah.
He cares
that's
about
true.
you as much as securing your vote, and that's about as much as he cares about you. Like,
Well,
I really
no, he's kind of right. You go back to 2016. Who was the guy going around to all of the places that Clinton didn't even bother going to some states?
Bernie
so Trump
Sanders?
drove straight in there. No, Trump. Trump went around to all of these small backwater towns and stood on the back of a semi-trailer.
Yeah, and he lied to all those people.
Yeah, but he's the only guy that did it. So his statement's pretty factual. He's the only guy that went to these backwater fucking towns where they're mostly white farmers and poor and went, I got you back. I'm not saying he told the truth. I'm just saying he's the only candidate in 2016 that bothered to do that. And that's probably what got him across the fucking line. Or it helped him to anyway. Anyway, moving on.
And wait, I got a question for you, Anime. Because everybody always says Bernie. Well, why didn't Bernie come to Mississippi?
Oh yeah, people are gonna vote for him there. Totally.
But what? Think about what you just said.
Yeah, Trump played all his fucking cards to win the election.
No. Think about
in the system that we're currently in. I mean, here's the thing, Kenneth. They have to play within our current fucking system with how our politics work right now.
Bernie's supposed to be different. Bernie's supposed to be different, right?
He's a fucking politician. No, he's not supposed to be different.
You can't have it both ways now.
But here's the thing. I don't think he's different from any other politician. I think his policies are better than most politicians, but I don't buy into this stupid fucking narrative that he's, some fucking god when it comes to politics.
Well,
let's all hail Bernie.
I'm glad you feel like that because that's the one thing about Bernie supporters that pisses me off. But I honestly think, I think here's the problem. I think that these candidates say, I ain't got a chance in Mississippi, so I'm not going to go there. Maybe you would if you go down there and inspire those motherfuckers. Go down there and try to change their fucking minds. Let them know that you actually do care about them.
Maybe the fact if you just show up, they might start giving a shit about what you say. Just the fact that you cared enough to show your face in their state.
Yeah, let's go back and look at Obama, 2008. What happened? He was nothing on all of the fucking ballots and shit. Pops up into Iowa. And if I'm remembering this correctly, good. If I'm not, someone in chat or Landon will pull me up and go incorrect. But I do believe he came from nowhere and he took Iowa and came out of nowhere and went bang. And all of a sudden he's on the fucking radar and he got this momentum rolling from that caucus and he went on to win the primary. So what's happened in the 2020 caucus, we should do a whole show about that because that's just a complete clusterfuck. Holy shit.
Yeah, and Dark Master's right. Obama went to Mississippi.
There you go. So Hillary Clinton, she purposely didn't go to a whole bunch of fucking states, and Bernie Sanders, because of financial constraints, had to pick and choose his battlegrounds. Yep. Now, if he had more money and a bit more time, Bernie might have got across the line if he got to go to these smaller towns. But that's what I'm not saying Trump. I'm agreeing with Trump. I'm not supporting Trump. All I'm saying, what Trump did, his tactic was in 2000, he got on the back of a semi-trailer and like at the WWE, got in a mic and said a whole bunch of shit that people wanted to fucking hear. And no other politician did that in these small towns in that particular election. And look what fucking happened.
Yeah. And I want to make it clear. I'm not just pointing out Bernie. I'm talking about all these Democrats.
Yep. Absolutely.
Candidates. I'm not just talking about Bernie. I'm talking about if they want to change the how American, how the South is and stuff, they have to start working with them. They have to start coming down there and showing them that they care and showing them that they know they're there. That I'm not talking about just Bernie. I'm talking about all these Democrats. Let them know that they give a fuck. And somebody said, well, you can't change the moron's mind. See, that's the kind of thinking that will never change because you don't want to help the moron. You want to go down there because, listen, it ain't about morons. It's about being ignorant. A lot of people all they've ever been taught. All they've ever been taught is about, Republican this way, conservative way, religious way, all this. They're not taught. Take your fucking time and go down there and teach these motherfuckers, and that's how you do it. You gotta try. You gotta try. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it worked, maybe it won't, but at least you tried. That's all I'm saying.
It's just disappointing because like Trump never came to any of my fucking states. He never came out into fucking New England to do any of that fucking shit. He just appealed to fucking people in the South, and that's the fucking people whose interests are being represented right now, and only
the
their
swing
interests.
states. That's why he employed a bunch of people to look at the fucking statistics, and they went, right, where can we take states from the other team, and what states are what I think the reference is a purple state in America, where it's a swing state. So he hit all of these places that were borderline and fucking swung them over in some place. And he, unlike Hillary Clinton, he went to a bunch of fucking places in a bunch of states where Hillary Clinton just concentrated on the big metropolitan centers, and that was where she fucked right up there. Her strategy was, I'll go for the cities and try and get all of the electoral college people on board and the voters there, and I'll just get the fucking majority of votes, and I'm hosed. And well, she fucked that up. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying Trump's awesome. He just went to places and got on the back of a semi-trailer and just started going wah 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 like he was at the WW fucking E.
He campaigned the right way.
Put on a show. Yeah, he was there, and that's what he does.
What is
He's
this
a
fucking shit in the live chat? I don't like to. I hate Trump because he didn't come to New England. When did I ever say I fucking hate Trump? This is the shit I fucking hate, when people try to put words in your mouth. Oh, you don't like this politician, so you must fucking hate them, and people who vote for them. Complete and utter tribalistic fucking bullshit, man.
I do hate Trump.
No one's ever come to Connecticut.
Well, because nobody wants to.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
like
think
4
so,
fucking
right?
states decide our entire election.
Yeah, I'm joking. Nobody wants to come to Mississippi. Trust me.
Yeah, it's sad that people don't, though. It's sad that people don't, because there's so many issues in your state that need to be fixed by politicians who care.
Exactly. And maybe whoever wins this, which I'm starting to believe is going to be Bernie. Actually, I am, and I want it to be. I like Bernie, but maybe he will this time. Maybe he'll, when he runs against Trump. Maybe.
I hope.
Well, hold on. We still got one player yet to enter the game. Bloomberg got in so late that they couldn't enter him on the ballot sheet on the Iowa caucus, from what I understand. He's got a mega fuck ton of money to throw around. He could come in and blow everyone's fucking socks off just through sheer fucking power of advertising, hitting social media, and saying the right things at the right time to the right people. I'm not calling it, but he's not in the race yet. Wait until he fucking rocks up with his money, and we'll see what the fucking Democrats fucking do then.
It's very, yeah. Let's see. I mean, because it always a big change. There's always like a big surprise or something like. It's like man, like you mentioned earlier about Obama. Nobody expected Obama to do it, then all of a sudden, boom, he did it. So yeah.
And who remembers Ross Perot? Anyone remember Ross Perot?
I was a kid.
That motherfucker shook the fucking scene up. Like, I still mention Ross Perot, and I'm some random fucking Aussie dude that remembers Bob Dole and Ross Perot and what Ross Perot did, and shook up the fucking foundations of the political scene by coming in, waving a goddamn flag, being a patriotic son of a bitch, and talking up American pie and mum like a boss. And goddamn, I got interested in politics because of a little bit because of what Ross Perot did, put on such a fucking grand show of it, threw all his money around. I don't know how well he did, but I remember Ross Perot, and I remember Bob Dole with his holding on to the pen. I'm Bob Dole. Bob Dole talks in third person. Bob Dole. Vote Bob Dole.
I just remember being a kid and getting those like kid time magazines in class, and the caricature of Ross Perot had giant ears.
Yeah,
he did have
Mad
big
Magazine.
ears.
Yeah,
He did have big ears.
It
Well,
was like a school time magazine for kids.
Yeah. Sorry, boss. I got on a big side track.
No, that's fine. Well, that's what we do. But it is the second hour. What do we do in the second hour, Missy?
We eat demand, of course.
Yes, we do. The eat demand. That means I tell you to give me money and you do it. Mm-hmm. First off, my lovely co-host here, Missy, has a Patreon down below. Please go down there and click upon that and throw her a few bucks for her work here on the show. Also, the hand of the man up my ass, our lovely producer, Booleanenator, also has a Patreon down there. Throw him a few bucks, too, for his great work he does here on the show and everywhere else. And, of course, I got a Patreon, and there's the Streamlabs, and there's direct link to PayPal. And I would really appreciate it if you throw a few dollars my way. I would. All right. Okay, before we move on, God damn it. I was debating on doing this and that. But anyways, there's been a lot. I'm getting tons of questions about Luna, right? Luna's no longer a part of the show. No hard feeling, that's fine. She's no longer going to be a co-host on the show anymore. So that's just it. So stop asking, all right?
Be demanding always works.
Hey, $100 from PTM. Awesome.
Oh, damn.
But yeah. But nothing against Luna. She's just it was her choice, not mine. Her choice. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. She's just no longer a part of the show.
We love her still.
Well, yeah. So we're moving on. We're moving on from that. I didn't want to talk about it, but I get so many goddamn messages about it. So I just wanted to throw it out there. She's, that's it. Nothing bad at all. So yeah, moving on to the next tweet. Thank you so much, PT, for that $100. By the way, thanks, was awesome. I'll suck your dick.
Yeah, only like 65-13 more or something, and you're doing a Friday show, right?
Yeah, what was the go?
It's like 175-13 or some shit like that.
175-13 was the go. We've made 5. We made 6 and his, so we made $106. So how much is that?
69-13.
69-13. Made
made 106. So how much we like? 69.
350.
I just want to clarify that Trubisky processed that math before anybody else.
Oh, Trubisky's really
telling you, Shab is really good at the stuff that he like. No one ever listens to me.
Yeah, he's good at the math. He's good with the math, but he's not good with anything else.
By the way, I do want to say
at spelling and grammar.
There's like 40 people watching right now. If you guys want to give this a like up, it would help us out a lot. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like Spike.
Just 1 million likes.
Yes, million.
Boss, we forgot to tell people that they have to give me sweet fuck all because I don't want them to give me anything. So
give Red Eye all the blowjobs.
Send nudes though. I nudes are great.
You heard it, guys. Send your dick pics. Send your dick pics, guys. You heard it here.
Yeah.
Send those noodle pics.
Send Red Gay your wiener.
Yep. Wiener pics for the win.
Send your pics of you fucking a poodle. That way you have a noodle in your poodle.
Wow.
Or you could be a poodle pounder.
Okay.
A chihuahua chunker.
Okay.
I don't know about the legality of keeping such photos in my country. I may need to get a cloud storage facility for these fucking pictures. Hold on, just give me a minute. I'll put out the URL in the description.
$69.13, and we will do a Friday show. There you go. We lack 69. That's a good number, 69. And 13 is an unlucky number. So there you got a good number with a bad number.
That's making me a bit moist.
Oh, damn.
You kept me on when you said that, Red Eye.
What?
Yeah, turn it on. All right, next stupid tweet. It's so weird how the majority of pet of files turn out to be teachers.
Woof.
Dude, that brings a whole new fucking meaning to teacher's pet, doesn't it?
It does. She spelled it PETOF files, FILES. Pet
like
of files.
Paid attention to her teacher more.
Hey baby. Tiger growl. Roar. I'm a pedophile. Ooh. Wait, what?
When I was in the fifth grade, the teacher I had was basically, he was a pedophile because it was so weird. In the fifth grade, he was always so weird he was so different with the girls than he was with the boys in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know how much longer later, it was around when I was like 17, it was when I was in middle school and whatnot. My mom was like watching TV and she calls me in real quick, like, come here. And I look at the TV and there he is on the TV. He got arrested for child porn and like touching on the little girls and shit. And it's crazy because he was in his like 30s or 40s and he's a fifth grade teacher.
We had a
That's fucking
teacher
so
like
young.
that. He was an 8th grade teacher, and my mom called the school and specifically asked that me and my sisters never be put in his classroom because of the things that she heard about him. But especially me, because I mean, I was a D cup in the 5th grade. So by the 8th grade, I was a double D. So like smaller than this, but we don't need to get into that. But he was such a huge hater of the Yankees that some girl went into his classroom wearing a Yankees t-shirt and he ripped it off of her.
That's a dedicated sports fan right there.
But he also was like very, very like touchy with all the girls.
Well, that's what pedophiles do, man.
That's a really pervy,
I would go out of my
dedicated
way.
sports fan.
Yeah, I'm sure it was because he was a sports fan that he did that. Yeah.
I also want to point out that somebody in the chat room said Red Eye sounded like a gay Mufasa.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Outstanding.
Mufasa was gay.
That is
So random.
That is pretty funny.
Oh,
Okay. She does this every day, by the way. She'll die at least once every day. You have to give her a moment.
Someone should make a compilation of just Missy cracking up over these shows.
This is your brain on drugs, children.
Oh, dude, was you watching the day she had a conversation with her fucking self?
Missed that one.
Oh my God, dude. She started talking about astrology and she was basically talking to herself, and everybody was here like me and Booleanenator was like, we're not high enough for this shit. We're too sober for this shit. And but I'm like, you're talking to your goddamn self, right? Like, what the hell, dude? She was so high that day.
No, Egghead, it's not everything light touches is egg-gaking. Everything that light touches is ours, and it's fabulous.
Fabulians, get it, Mufasa? Anyway, the next tweet said, "Rest in peace, Paul Walker." It was a picture of Justin Timberlake.
Nah.
What?
So,
Please
yeah.
repeat.
Somebody said, "Rest in peace, Paul Walker," and it was a picture of Justin Timberlake.
Oh my.
Oopsies. All right, the next person, Shay B, said, "Even police officers are wise enough to know something's not right when a woman carries condoms. For starters, she doesn't have a penis."
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Dude, that's
Wow.
true. That's all, man. That's true.
She is a sage of wisdom and enlightenment.
Oh, come on.
My God.
This is Shay. This is a dude, by the way. Shay B. This is a dude.
Oh.
That's just.
Wow.
See, I want to beat people up when I read stuff like this.
I want to get into a rocket ship and fly off into space, but launch a whole bunch of nuclear missiles back at the planet as I'm leaving. And I want to make sure that motherfucker is still on the surface of the planet when I'm going.
Speaking of
Push
beating,
the button.
Speaking of beating people up, there's a certain dude that lives in my town that owes my mom a thanks. Red Eye, you already heard this story last night. He really owes my mama thanks because yesterday I was not having a good day. I was going through some shit. I was having a bad day, and I was at the gas pump, and this dude got out of his car and he said something smart. Like he was being a smart ass, and I was like, "Oh, motherfucker." And I was going around the gas pumps. I was about to get him. I'm going to be honest with you. I was about to get him. And my mom was like, "Get your goddamn ass in the car." Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Mama tells you better do it. But yeah, I was about to whoop his ass. I went back to my early 20s, I guess, and I was about to go crazy on him, and I was about to tear him up. But it wasn't really. It was, and to be honest with you, it wasn't really his. He was being a smart ass, but people are smart asses. I was just having a really bad day.
Cranky pimpy.
I was very cranky. I was having a bad day, and that dude almost paid for it. So, and I'm glad mom spoke up and told me to get my ass in the car. But anyways, next tweet, we're almost done with it. We got 3 more after this one. Hard to believe that America is 2013 years old today. This was in 2013. So yeah. Yeah, there was another one like that too earlier, but I skipped it. Okay, this is a dude named Eric. Am I the only person who thinks Dwayne Johnson looks like The Rock? Oh my god!
They could be twins, man.
And of course, this person posted pictures just like the Will Smith guy did. If you don't know, Dwayne Johnson is The Rock.
What? I had no idea. My God.
How can you be both Dwayne Johnson and a Rock at the same time?
Oh.
I can no longer smell what The Rock is cooking.
There's a site called Oh My God Facts, right? We've all heard of this place, right?
What?
I've heard of this back in the
heard of
day.
that.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember looking and I've seen this before. But they posted a picture and it says an area view of a tornado path in Washington, Illinois. We still don't really know how tornadoes are formed.
You do?
But we do. We do know how tornadoes are formed.
Yeah, look it up on Google. You'll find out.
It's air.
Circulating. It's actually quite simple. Yeah.
What it is when cold meets hot. Right? Am I not right here? It's when cold meets hot.
You are right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when cold meets hot in the weather, and I mean, I don't know all the technical. I mean, honestly, but we do know how they're formed. I mean, I don't know exactly, but you know me. But you know, I do know. I think it's right. Cold meets hot in the weather, whatever.
Which
Landon
is why you
Robert
get them in
knows.
springtime because you get those. Like in winter, you don't get them because all the air is cold, and in summer you don't get them because all the air is hot. You get them in springtime. You've got cold, damp air meets hot, dry air, and there you go.
Exactly.
No. Really? No.
Rose Black says there's this guy named TJ Kirk. He looks a lot like the Amazing Atheist. Holy shit, man! You might be onto something.
Get the fuck out of here with that claim. How
John,
ridiculous is
I heard
that?
John Crawley just let me.
No. No. You look like Dom DeLuise.
Fuck you. But I look like every fat celebrity ever in history. According to the internet, I look like every fat celebrity of all time. I have been called every fat fucking celebrity ever.
You look just like John Goodman, man.
And the fluffy one is kind of easy because I'm fat and I wear the jacket and the cabbie hat, but I'm not Latino.
If you ever come out dressed as Captain Chaos, I will completely lose my fucking shit. If you go dun dun dun,
I think the one that is probably the most accurate is the I can't remember his name again, but the dude from Over the Top, the villain in Over the Top. If you've ever seen the movie Over the Top.
Yep.
Special on movie.
I've never seen that.
The big bald arm wrestling guy. I do kind of favor him. And now, and in the face, I do kind of look like Bam Margera. I've started to notice that myself lately.
Yeah.
There's this other guy that looks exactly like Bam Margera too. He's on Twitch.
Now, I don't look exactly like him, but there is resemblance.
This dude does. His name's
the
Urban Zebra.
Yeah,
Looks just like Bam Margera.
Now, Pimp, to look a lot more like Bam Margera, you'd need to basically take a truckload of drugs every day over several weeks, or just abuse drugs solidly for the next 10 to 15 years, and you'll be up to his spec of looking drug fuck. Because Bam's, and look, he's had a rough trot ever since Ryan Dunn died. He just hasn't got his shit together, the poor fucker. Losing his best mate like that. Or Don Vito, Jesus fucking Christ. Nah, Pimp doesn't look. Don Vito's a gub-eyed fucking kitty
he looks
fiddling
like
I'm a good-looking fat man.
He looks like the dude from Over the Top. Like I now that I looked it up and I seen that movie. Yeah,
I do favor him. I do. Especially when my facial hair is dark and when I dye it, I do look like him.
My little sister looks like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I actually took advantage of that back in the day in my 20s and stuff when I was a bouncer. People talk, and I was in better shape too, by the way. But people would tell me, "You look like his name's Bull something." But you look like Bull, and I'm like, "Yeah, I do, and I'll fuck you up too." But anyways, next tweet, the last one, and it says, "And if you like this post, be sure to check out these popular posts." Okay, anyway. Just realized that Chuck Norris is what? I mean, I have to pull this up. Something ain't right here. Oh, it fucked up on me. May not be able to read this one. I'm not gonna be able to read this one. I'll just make up one. I'm checking. I don't know. I can't read it. Never mind. Fuck it.
Okay.
Can't
Son
read
of a bitch.
Yeah. So, anyways, fuck it. Can't read it. The page is even fucked up. So, anyways, that was the dumbest tweets. I don't think that was the dumbest. I've seen dumber.
Yeah, well, Trump made one about a week ago that I replied to, and he basically posted a picture of himself playing golf. He said, "I'm out here exercising. It's huge." It's just like, I just typed back, "Yeah, that's sitting your fat orange ass in a golf buggy is not exercising.
Yeah.
Go eat some pizza with a knife and fork, you fucking heathen." It's like,
Yeah,
fuck you, Trump.
By the
That
way,
was-
by the way, Tommy's right. Bull Hurley is the guy's name from over.
ah.
I knew it was Bull, but I couldn't remember the last name.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, but anyways, somebody says Pimp does have beautiful eyes. I do have pretty eyes. You're right, and that is one thing I know. I've got sexy, fucking beautiful blue eyes. They're like fuck me eyes. Well, to some people. And the
Wow.
people who are calling me fat, does it hurt to know that the fat guy gets more pussy by accident than you do on purpose?
Oh damn.
I'm reveling in that for a second.
Was that all the tweets?
That was all. I just said
I
that.
just said that.
Oh, sorry. Was that like 50 tweets you said or something like that? 47?
But I did skip a few. I did skip a few because the
Yeah.
film was just not. I mean, they weren't funny. They
Yeah,
weren't. I
some
mean,
just didn't have much to say about it.
yeah, yeah. Some of them just wasn't. You know, I skipped like 3 or 4. So yeah, I didn't hear from them too well. So, anyways, we do have a few more articles.
Cool.
Regular articles. So I knew that would get us through a lot of the show, and it did actually. So the next one is. Here's a regular article. Florida man arrested in nursing home. Murder said he accomplished his life goal. Says a South Florida man is facing murder charge after police say he broke into a nursing home and killed a 95-year-old patient. That was his life goal?
What?
I'm going to kill someone right before they die.
He's facing a murder charge after police say he broke into a nursing home and killed a 95-year-old patient. Records show that 47-year-old William Hawkins is being held on first-degree murder charge for the January 5th killing of Robert Morrell. Port St. Lucie, is it Lucy? Lucy, yeah. Lucy police say Hawkins broke into the nursing home and suffocated Morrell with a pillow. That's a bad person.
Yeah, I think that's pretty inarguable. That's a bad man.
I'm very.
Wait.
So there's a measles outbreak in Los Angeles, Red Eye.
Really? Let's mix that in with some fucking coronavirus and make a party out of it.
Yeah, let's toss in a dash of anti-vaxxing. I'm sure it'll all go fine in the end, right?
Yeah, it says the 5 new cases of measles have been confirmed by Los Angeles County health officials who have warned of people possibly being exposed at several locations over the past 2 weeks. And in an advisory, the Los Angeles Department of Public Health said 4 residents were exposed to an you know what it is, right? Come on.
No comment.
Anti-vaxxing.
Oh my! By the way, thanks to our fucking president for spreading this fucking fear-mongering bullshit on his own fucking personal Twitter. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah. It's getting bad. This anti, and it seems like it's getting more.
It's getting worse. It is getting more popular. Dude, so you know how we had so many issues in the 2010s where it came to like left-wing extremism and idiocy? Well, things are in this decade, I think things are going to flip over. We're going to have a bunch of conservative idiocy, even more than we've been having lately. Like it's going to get bad. It's going to get really bad. Anti-vaxxing is going to become a real issue.
It's weird how like it used to. I feel like it used to be a dumb Democrat thing for them to believe an anti-vaxxer thing, but all of a sudden a lot of
still kind of is.
Republicans
Yeah.
think that. It's weird.
It's It's in
We
many
fixed
sectors.
it.
It's in many sectors of the world, actually. It's in religious sectors. It's in, leftist sectors. It's in all kinds of sectors.
It's weird. It's weird how far spread it is. I'm sorry, Red. Go ahead.
Here's how you fix it. What our government did is at the start of every year, parents get money so they can afford to buy books and uniforms and all that cool stuff. And it's a couple of $1,000, I think. And here's the deal. If you've got a kid and that kid is going to a state school and that kid's not vaccinated, you don't get your fucking money. Well, the heartland of anti-vaxxer territory is about an hour and a half away from me. It's basically an old hippie fucking part of the country, west of Byron Bay, we'll just say. Near where the orange people settled, believe it or not. Fucking scary bunch, those pricks.
Oh, man,
And,
Trump's ancestors.
Yeah. And here's the best bit. All these people, the vaccines are bad, the bad vaccines. It's like, I'm getting my kid vaccinated because that fucking money sure is tasty. Boop. And the fucking vaccination numbers went up and the anti-vaccine numbers went down and the kids went to school and they got their money. Funny how that fucking works. A little bit of a cash inducement will fix this problem, but there's this thing in America where you talk to certain elements of your society and you mention programs like this that would have to be taxpayer funded. They go, you ain't using my tax dollars to fund something like that. And it's like, well, congratulations. While your country drowns in fucking dead bodies infected with measles and the coronavirus, countries like ours that are bringing our vaccination numbers down will actually be able to breed armies that will just roll in and take over your barren land once you all fucking die from these preventable diseases. So keep
Holy
it up,
shit.
America. The clock's ticking. We don't have to shoot a goddamn bullet. If you keep this up in about 100 years, you'll all be fucking dead from disease. So,
Damn straight.
Fuck this. I'm moving to Africa. All right.
My sister went to
I'm
Africa.
moving to
She said
Iraq.
it smelled.
Go ahead, babe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So my sister went to Africa. Her and her husband went in to build an orphanage with her husband's dad is a pastor at a church. So they went to go help. And she said you step off the plane and it smells like rotting corpses and burning garbage, no matter where you go.
Because there's rotting corpses and burning garbage everywhere.
yes.
Just
Hey,
saying.
I've got an idea for you. Here's a concept.
Mm.
Autism causes vaccines.
Oh,
Ah. All right, think
that's
about
like
it.
AIDS cause gays.
No, people on the spectrum, and there's a certain person in the room I may have talked about this. We'll use the word savant, specialise in certain fields, and there's a lot of doctors that are on the spectrum, so to speak, that specialise in creating vaccines. So one could argue from a certain perspective that autism causes vaccines.
Mm.
Delicious.
Stick it to 'em. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being the one that's all like, oh, this is this and it like this, it's created this, like being like the person that talks negatively about it all the time, and then finding out that a person that is a savant is the one that created the vaccine that saved your child. Or
I
created
just-
the,
fart. Okay.
it would make you want to fart.
Yes. I just did for real, though.
Congratulations.
Oh,
That was one of those razor farts, as I like to call it. It was sharp. It cut my butthole as it came out.
Now that's what I call Razor Fist.
No, yeah, he's a piece of shit. That's right. Anyways, I hate that fucking dude. I mean, I don't actually hate him. I just don't like him. What fuck, little pussy ass bitch trying to act like he tough because he wears a leather goddamn jacket. I'll fuck him up. Anyways, talking about having a bad day. Yeah, so here's a dude gets attacked by a pit bull, right? So his neighbor's gonna try to save him. Neighbor pulls out a crossbow and shoots and kills him.
A crossbow.
Yeah, he was gonna
Okay.
try. He's trying to shoot the pit bull, but he shot him.
And he died. Oh my god.
Yeah, he died.
Bad aim.
That's a bad day right there.
Bad
Get attacked by a
form,
pit bull and
dude.
your damn neighbor
Bad
kills you.
form.
How do you shoot yourself with a crossbow? Like, isn't it
No, he didn't
obvious
shoot
which
himself.
way? Oh, okay, gotcha.
He didn't shoot
Gotcha.
himself. His buddy
his
was
neighbor.
trying to shoot.
neighbor
The
was
neighbor
being
was trying to
attacked,
shoot
yeah.
the dog.
His neighbor was trying to shoot the dog, and he shot the and he
And
shot
he shot
him.
the guy that was getting attacked instead.
Those crossbow bolts are fucking crazy though. Like they get fucking stuck in you like real bad. And yeah, I'm sure someone could bleed out because of one of those fucking bolts. I'm
You
sure.
get the right crossbow, the bolt will go through you. It'll just keep going.
Fucking through you, yeah.
I didn't know that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. Crossbows are a serious bit of kit. They're like, yeah, basically what Ace just said. It comes down to bad aim because those things basically are point and click devices. You put a fucking pointer or a sight on that thing and it's sighted up properly and not so the sight's not set incorrectly. That thing is going where you point the fucking thing. I used to run around a farm with a bow and arrow, and once you understand how to sight a bow up, that's why the archers at the Olympics can shoot so fucking accurately with those things, and crossbows are a step up because it's like putting a shoulder-fired rifle. It's super accurate.
Yeah.
Modern ones even, like, they're designed so there's not much recoil. Those things, you barely feel the fucking shot go, and they don't move around. They're crazy. So crossbows, yeah, they fuck you up.
Loved doing archery in school. That was like my favorite thing when like gym class came around. I loved doing the archery part.
And crossbows
Yeah.
they're actually very dangerous when you're loading them too, because if that thing snaps on you while you're pulling that string back, it's gonna hurt you.
Yep. I just farted again.
Oh yeah?
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
You got poop?
I'm proud of you, Pimpmunk. I'm proud of you.
I got the farts.
And you got that German guy on YouTube that does the pump action. He does all the cool.
I just did
sort of
pump action
weaponry.
out my ass.
Damn. He does slingshots, bows, crossbows, and all that, and they're all mechanized and really cool. So it's like a pump action crossbow. So he just goes click, click, and the thing cocks itself, bolt goes in, and he just starts nearly like not quite semi-auto, but it's fucking cool as shit. And I think he did a fully automatic one where he sort of winds it and this thing just starts going pew, 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 pew.
That's fucking cool though, actually. So next story, this happens right here in my state. This is bad. Welfare director accused of embezzling millions of dollars from needy families in Mississippi.
That's awful.
It takes a low-life motherfucker to do something like this, I swear. He's the director of the welfare. It says the former director of Mississippi's welfare agency has been arrested alongside 5 other people for allegedly participating in a scheme to embezzle millions of dollars in public funds from a program supporting needy families. According to the New York Times, state auditor Shad White's office has accused John Davis, the former director of the Mississippi Department of Human Services, DHS, of scheming to steal millions from the temporary assistance for needy families. Davis was charged alongside former DHS employee Latimer Smith and others, including leadership members at a community education center, Mississippi Community Education Center, owner and director Nancy New and assistant executive director blah blah blah. New were also arrested alongside with Annie McGraw and an accountant for the center and then another associate. By the way, anyways, the rest of the shit doesn't really matter. Yeah, they were stealing from the program that was supposed to be going to poor people.
That's awful.
Pretty bad.
That's terrible, man.
That's
Like,
disgusting.
Your whole job is to help fucking people who can't actually help themselves, and you're fucking taking food from their mouths, basically.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's just lousy, man. People are so fucking bad.
Yeah, they're horrible to each other.
Anyways, Delaware University removes students' artwork depicting Trump being beheaded from online competition. You think that's right? You think they should have done that?
No. Artistic freedom.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, well, here's the standard I would use anyway. So just because he's the president should not affect anything. I want to make that clear. Like, the same standard should be applied to Trump as any other fucking citizen in the United States. I hate this idea that he keeps tweeting out that stupid presidential harassment bullshit. You're in the most powerful elected position on the planet. I think that's pretty indisputable right now. Most powerful elected position on the planet. You should expect some fucking scrutiny your way. You should expect a lot of it to be unwarranted. There's going to be a lot of dumbasses who give you bullshit for no good reason, but there's also plenty of people who give him shit for a good reason. So he just needs to get the fuck used to it, especially if he's going to be trying to get another 4 more years, because I don't want another 4 more years of him just bitching about how people are being mean to him. Sad and pathetic.
I believe in artistic freedom. Is it bad taste? Probably, but I don't really give a shit. I do things in bad taste all the fucking time.
Sure.
So I mean, artistic freedom is a thing that needs to be supported.
I agree.
Was that a school?
Yeah, it was a contest.
Obviously there needs to be some sort of line for artistic freedom at a art contest for a school. Can they draw just the teachers raping each other?
Yeah, an artistic freedom, then yeah.
Rape me,
Like-
my friend.
Like, you really think that makes sense for at a, like a, is it a high school or a college or what?
College. It's college. Which is
I don't know,
supposed to be-
even
which is supposed to be
college.
wait a minute. Which is supposed to be preparing you for the world, which
Mhm.
this kind of shit happens in the world.
Yeah,
I'm a little
here's
confused.
another perspective.
I'm a little
I mean, I'm sure
confused.
there were rules laid out for the contest. So
Yeah,
as
I'm
long as it followed the rules that were laid out, then there should be no problem.
I'm not saying complete fucking freedom here. I mean, there's
Right. There
gotta
are
be-
rules.
Yeah.
Every contest has rules.
Right, but like what Shab is saying, like, why does there need to be a line of the content of your art? Like, unless it's pornographic, which would be something to include in the rules, but they don't sit there and say you can't draw grotesque things. I'm sure because there's all
They
all
don't say
kinds of
you can't
grotesque
depict
art.
images of the president. Like, it's your opinion. It's your art.
Yep. And here's the thing: when the fucking entire fucking national dialogue every single day revolves around one person, I mean, yeah, that person's going to be reflected in our fucking media. People are going to have that on their mind. They're going to use it in their artistic expression, whether it be for comedy or art or music. So,
And I
No,
think
before-
they should pay attention to it, especially if it's coming from a college student, because it was a child a little while ago. Like,
I
these
won't
are
read out.
future.
I want Red Eye to make his point, but before you do that, Red Eye, I just want to say that it's fantasy. Right, it's fantasy, and it's thoughts. But now, I would love to hear. You said you had a different perspective. So I would love to hear that.
Yeah, well, in Australia, the right to artistic expression, there's definitely a cutoff point. For instance, there's a certain artist that might draw some stuff that's gets a bit sketchy at times. Well, that dude would be bundled up in a fucking paddy wagon and off to fucking prison. He would go for depiction of fucking child sex in his art. That's illegal in my country. You fucking even draw that shit, the police are fucking coming around to your fucking house, and with good reason, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, that
But
would
that's
be in the
just
rules.
an Australian take.
Child
We're
porn.
yeah, it's not child porn. It's a depiction, a sketch. But in Australia, that is a depiction of child sex, and that's illegal.
Yeah,
Even
see,
a depiction of it.
here those laws are kind of like, ugh, they don't know yet. I mean, honestly, and me personally, I think I don't want to watch. I don't want to look at the shit. I don't want to see the shit.
I would think that
Do I want to shut people down who make those kind of? I don't know, because it isn't real, right? It isn't real. But then again, a person that is drawing kids getting raped, is a disturbed
I think
individual.
there's a law. I still think there's a law against that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and depictions of like doing harm to people. There might be certain, like I'm quite happy to go and do some research and talk about it again, but I'm fairly positive that the depiction of child sexing, big no. The police will go, hey, yeah, listen, no, naughty, off to fucking court you go.
But now here's the thing. Oh yeah, you're right though. You're right. But I wanted to make this one point before I forget it. If you don't want like violence in the art contest, then make it part of the rules.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, it depends on the level of violence. If you're depicting Trump having his head ripped off by an angry crowd, that's something, and you're a state-funded school.
Yeah.
You got to take this sort of shit into consideration.
I do, but I do, and I understand your point. I understand it.
And you're right too. Just set it out in the rules, please. No depictions of violence or no political fucking stuff or something simple. Just say, yeah, just let's not give them a subject matter to work with instead of let them have a free for all. Give them put a bit of a fucking lasso around them and maybe keep the subject matter. If you're the faculty at this place and you don't want them doing certain things, put it in the rules. So everyone's clear from the start and there's no mind fuck going on. If you want to whinge about the rule set, that's a different conversation that I'm quite happy to sit down and you can knock yourselves out.
I do have a big issue with trying to tell an artist of any art form, like comedy, whatever, of what they can think of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
I agree.
There's just certain cutoff points that I'm quite happy with that some Americans would be uncomfortable with.
Yeah. But in competitions, I would be perfectly okay if you said, well, look, we don't want any pictures of somebody getting beheaded. That's a rule. Then they won't do it. Then they shouldn't do it. But if you don't make it a rule, artists are going to push it, right? Any kind of artists, musicians, comedy, if you don't put it in the rule, if you don't tell the person they can't do it, they're going to try their best to push it as far as they can.
Yeah, because at least someone's going to try and push the envelope, like you said.
That's what art is. That's what art is. Yeah, I mean, that's what, that's what art is. It is trying to change, push and make changes and do different things.
Hey, you can't say that this drawing didn't get a reaction. It sure did.
Yeah, it did. But I agree with both sides of the argument. Especially, I don't agree with it. I can understand the other side of the argument. I can understand. So then,
artistic freedom is very important for a society. If you end up somewhere like, I don't know, there's some certain Asian nations right now that are facing an uphill battle for freedom and expression, and there's several of them. And if you're on the press and you say the wrong thing, you fucking disappear and you end up in an internment camp. Certain nation that likes to produce electronic goods. Oh, a lot of these people, there's Australians right now that are being grabbed by a certain government and just kept because they speak out against that government in Australia. And then for some reason, they have to travel somewhere and they go inside the Chinese border. Bang, they're gone. Yeah. We don't see them again, or we don't see them for a very long time, or sometimes never again, because the Chinese Communist government considers them troublemakers and dissidents, and they've got, make no mistake, the Chinese government's got active anti-protesters in Queensland universities. I've seen these fucking lefty dudes rolled out their little protest and we're going, meh, 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 and a crowd of about 100 Chinese dudes rocked up in some rather fit-looking solid dudes and basically went and give them a bit of a slapping. It's like, Jesus Christ, and it's pretty overt.
Oh, we got something we got to figure out here. Don Juan brings the point up. I think Girl Does Rant's breasts are bigger than Missy's. We need to have a contest between GDR and Missy. Because I don't know, dude. Missy's titties are pretty fucking huge, bro. Come on.
That's some competition for anybody.
That's some tiggle bitties right there, boy. Let me tell you now. That's some knuckles right now. That's what you call baboon, bitch.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, we're talking about Girl Does Rant and Missy's boobs. Everybody's just fucking one.
I want them to go nipple to nipple.
There is no
That's what I want. I want them to go nipple to nipple. Let's have a battle. Let's have a war. Nipple to nipple.
I volunteer to be the judge, and
I want them to hit each other's shit.
No, mate. Motivate.
Boom, 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 boom.
There's only one way to decide this. Each of the ladies needs to be motivated.
Yes.
I agree.
No, they need to be motivated by the same individual for a period of at least 15 to 20 seseconds.
An unbiased person.
And you volunteer your services, don't you, Red?
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go. Before I forget, before we move on, we got like, how much money is it that we need to do a Friday show?
$69.13.
And the plane ticket for me to get to America to go is going to be about $1,000 because I want to go first class or at least business class. Okay. And I'm going to have a bottle of wine.
I got two announcements. Well, we need the $69.13. I got one announcement actually. We need, if you want a Friday show, Let's get $69.13 and we will make the show happen.
69. Come on,
If we
guys.
start
And I'm gonna tell you right
We
now,
started-
if we just get $69, we gotta have that 13 cents. If we don't make that 13 cents, I'm not doing it.
Oh, come on, man.
69.
Can we start a GoFundMe to get this plane ticket going? Just in case.
Yeah, can we start a Go Kick Me? Come on.
One more
kick
announcement.
me.
I got one more announcement. In about a couple of weeks, in a few weeks, I got to get it all together. I'm gonna start up a new either a box flag, probably another pimp box or a flag or something to fund the upcoming VidCon trip in a few months. So we're gonna
Yay!
Sweet, man.
we got money, yeah. So we're gonna be doing that pretty soon. So yeah, wait a minute before that. 69.12. Oh my god!
Oh, that's
1 penny.
hilarious.
1 penny. I don't think you can donate 1 penny though. So yeah, however much you can donate.
If we don't make one more cent, though, I'm not doing a show tomorrow. I'm a
That's
stickler for the rules, by God.
You're a
Somebody better
dickler. You're a man of
donate
your
$1.
word, Pimp. You're a man of your word.
I am a man of my word. If we don't make 1 penny, PT Ham, I'm not doing the show.
PT Ham, you're amazing. Like,
He is
you're
amazing.
just an amazing man.
But I do want to make clear about that contest. Oh, I do have 2 announcements. After this, I'll have another announcement. The contest is coming up, and I'm starting up in a few weeks. That'll help me fund. I do this every year. I've done it for the last 3 or 4 years, and we usually make pretty decent enough to get everything taken care of. This year, I have decided to fly, and instead of taking a train or bus, I think I'm going to fly. I think it depends on how much money I make on it. But we're going to do either a box, a flag, or something. I'm probably going to do a box again because. Yeah, and we'll do some cool shit, give y'all some cool shit. Anyways, next, I forgot what the next one was. Oh, the Patreon thing. Yes, that's right. Also, pretty soon we're going to be starting, I talked about this yesterday. Pretty soon we're going to be starting a certain patronage amount a month. Well, if you're like a comedian or a musician and you want some of your stuff played before the show, like we do Marshall Manson's music every day, you give a certain amount. Then we will play some of your stuff at certain points in times.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be like a huge patron amount. It's gonna be like $20, and then we'll play your your content, your music, your comedy, or whatever. So yeah. And thank you very much, PT, for that tip. But we need 1 more penny.
Loki Larry says, "Pimp, check PayPal."
Pimp, check PayPal. He probably if that motherfucker gave a penny, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Let me see.
Well, I've got a special news report from Australia. It's from Australian Reptile Park. This is the fucking goddamn title of the article.
It's 1 penny, by the way.
Fucking
You're
hell.
awesome.
All right. Now, you've all heard of funnel web spiders. They're very, very not nice. They make black widows look like fucking daddy long legs. It's like black widows. You want black widows around your house compared to these pieces of shit. Well, biggest funnel web we've ever seen handed into Australian Reptile Park. I'm looking at this fucking thing. Now, an average length for a big trapdoor is, you're getting like 5 centimeters, including leg span. This fucker is nearly 5 centimeters just across his thorax and fucking his body. Yeah, without the leg fucking span taken into account. It's huge. Yeah. Now, here's the problem with funnel webs. You step on them, and the exoskeleton is incredibly robust. So unless you've really fucking that spider's going to fucking get back up and keep coming at you. It's like, what the goddamn fuck? And their fangs can pierce your toe or fingernails. Now, I'm going to put a link in chat just so you can see how fucking evil these fucking little bastards look. And
Larry, thank you. Oh, by the way, real quick, Larry gave the penny, but then he also gave a 20. So thank you very much.
You're
So check out those little buggers.
Wait a minute.
Oh God! And they've called it Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh, what the?
Now, what they do with these? If you catch these things alive, you take them in, and they will basically harvest venom from them and make antivenin. And that's how they make the antivenin, is by people catching them live and taking them in. Now look at that big. That's a big angry fucking spider too.
Holy
It's like-
fucking shit! It looks like it has fucking armor. It looks like it has
Listen,
armor, like a scorpion.
it's like they took a tarantula and then dipped it in fucking goddamn pure evil. Just went and threw it on the ground. And went, off you go, little fella.
Dude, that's
Have
illegal,
at it.
man. What the fuck is this?
Like, I'm not even scared of bugs, and that's a big.
No, look, I've seen funnel webs, and there's the photo down where he's got it in a glass jar in the palm of his hand. You can see it in the size of his hand. That's usually the size of a huntsman. Huntsmans are way bigger than these things usually. This thing's a freak. So what's happening is to adapt to the hotter, drier conditions, these things are getting bigger. Can we do something about fucking this? Now it's not a climate emergency. It's a fucking spider emergency. For fuck's sake, planet Earth, wake the fuck up. I will start exporting these fucking things if we don't start addressing climate change as of next week. You're all on notice. 1 week.
Man, I'm never gonna be in.
I'm
And
with
the first person I send it to is fucking Greta. Greta's getting 3.
God damn.
I'm with Ace. I'd burn the fucking house down and just move out.
No, we tried burning the country down, and you know what we worked out afterwards? The fucking things burrow.
Oh, dude, you just brought that up though.
Now-
I do want to
now
talk. Y'all lost over a billion animals, man. That
That
is
is
so
sad.
sad.
I don't know about that number. I don't know how they worked out. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'd like to see the science behind how they. That's an approximation, and I
Yeah,
think
it is
they might have-
approximation. Of course, it is approximation. But
Yeah, so-
I heard this on Joe Rogan's show, by the way. That's how I got it.
Yeah,
'Cause
a
Joe
lot of
Rogan
the
did it. Yeah, go ahead.
shit that came out about the fires is bad, but a lot of what you want to start looking at is the regeneration of the bush, because there's a lot of stuff in Australia that needs fire, or the trees and stuff. There's certain species of trees that won't seed up or won't complete their life cycles without a fucking fire. So I've seen some photos of the places that are regenerating. It's going to take months, but the signs of life are fucking amazing. You get a decent night's rain on these fire sites, and that will start everything off. And in a week or two, there's green sprouts, and then a month later, it's coming back. So what we do have to contend with is the one difference was the intensity of the fires. It might have cooked some trees off completely, and if that's the case, we've got to raid the seed stocks that we've got and start planting, so 2 generations from now can enjoy the same trees we did. And that's what they're going to do. Yeah, but back to the fire. Yeah, we actually burnt here's a little known fact. Don't tell anyone else, all right? This is a secret for us in the stream here. Shh. We set fire to the country on purpose after we saw this spider in this article. We all freaked out, and everyone just ran outside with fucking jerry cans of petrol splashing at the fuck around.
Burn it.
Mhm.
Burn it.
And we
I don't blame you.
looked at each other like the neighbours that never talk to each other go, "Hey, cunt, did you see the size of that fucking spider?" And then the dude that never speaks to other guy go, "Fucking oath, mate, we're going to burn the fucking lot down and go down the beach. Wait a week, see what fucking..." And then we've worked out after the fact they burrow, and we're like, "Oh, bugger."
Damn.
That's why Australia, we tried to kill off all of the spiders like that. We failed. Like the emu war, we failed again.
I would too. I'd just, I would kill everything.
Well, yeah, look, we got really good beers here, so it's like this pub's already built, the beer's cold. We can't abandon all of that infrastructure. It's
All right, I got one more article before we go though. Yeah, that's funny though.
They poop fire too. We also learnt that later on after the fact. Actually, these things poop fire. They run into fires and go and run back out and stick their butt up at you and go. And shoot fire.
They become little tiny dragons.
Red eye.
Say
They're
spoiler.
ass dragons. Ass dragons.
Ass dragon.
fucking spider. Mate.
I know a few
Hey,
gay
spoiler.
guys that would like that name.
Spoiler.
Anyways. All right, I got one more. I got to get to this one more article before. Oh, yeah. So, girl, a 5-year-old dies from meth poisoning after drinking water from her mother's bong.
Oh God.
Wow.
Good parenting.
Hey, what?
Just really killed off the fucking vibe with that one. It's like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, a few minutes later, the 5-year-old girl came alive and shot fire at her ass. Oh, that was-
That's awful.
She shot fiery meth balls out of her butt.
Yeah,
That was a Pimpmunk joke right there.
the mom picked her up and started smoking her. God damn it!
Yeah, man. Hashtag too soon.
Why do I do
Disavow.
those things?
Disavow.
Hashtag disavow. Hashtag glad I'm only coming on for tonight. Hashtag my career is safe. Hashtag I don't actually have a career to save.
Hashtag. That is a very sad thing, though. And this bitch should have been a better mama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, you should
if you're
have.
gonna smoke your meth, at least make sure your 5-year-old daughter ain't around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just if you're gonna smoke meth, here's a really good baseline to work with. If you smoke meth, you should adopt your kids out, or give power of attorney over to a responsible family member that can hold down a fucking job so they can buy your fucking kid food and medical fucking stuff. Because you're a complete and utter useless fucking piece of human garbage.
You know, I
How
had someone
sweet does
ask
your
me.
kid have to be to pick up the bong and drink the water from it?
Yeah. Well, she didn't know what a fucking bomb was. She just seen water and said, "Ooh, water." And
I know,
No
but I'm saying that,
5-year-old.
like, how thirsty does she have to be? You know?
Yeah, no, that is a good. So no 5-year-old should actually know what a glass fucking water pipe looks like, even until they're
No.
in their mid-teens,
exactly.
maybe. You know, and because you got to have that conversation with young teens,
Right,
because
exactly.
drugs are a reality. And do you want your kids walking into a fucking world full of fucking really nasty substances that can potentially end them? Put them in the forever sleep. Got to use YouTube safe fucking kids. And or do you want to have a fucking conversation? And go, listen, this is this is shady as shit, and all of this stuff. Yeah, it can kill you with a bad batch. So have a think about what's shoving in your nose.
Red Eye, there is something I need to tell you before, because you're not going to be on tomorrow, I don't think, but there is something I need to tell you.
So much right now. Falls on your house. This is flames with the radioactive power. Force lands in your ass and gets firmly wedged between your butt cheeks.
Yeah, when I do that, so I had to do it.
Okay.
You know what? My dick's small. It's a bad thing.
Twitching tic tac. That's a good wrestling name for it. The twitching tic tac.
Twitching
Get a
tic tac. Yep.
Get a little Mexican wrestler's costume.
I named it that a long time ago. Yep.
Yeah, seriously. Let's turn it like let's create a full Mexican wrestler's character around your pecker. The twitching tic tac.
Twitching taco. That's Missy.
Twitching taco. Okay,
She got a twitching taco.
Hey, tag team. There you go. The twitchy.
Missy's vagina has seizures.
Stop picking on
Epileptic pussy.
Oh, God.
It's them crazy Kegel convulsions. Crazy Kegel convulsion.
That makes me think I want to have sex with an epileptic chick.
Oh,
really?
God.
Seizures. Start flashing the light
You
on.
need a strobe light and you need a remote in your hand at all times so you can just turn it on at will. It's like, oh, we'll get ready for the money shot. Hit light.
It's like a vibrating pocket pussy, man. It's awesome.
If you activate it at will, just hit that light, flashing in a certain sequence, boom, triggers that seizure, and you're on for the ride. Hold on, kids. Woo!
I think I almost killed her with a vibrating pocket pussy, but anyway. She oh, by the way, have you noticed when she laughs, she's got this squeal at the end, she goes, "Ew."
That's an interesting way to
Laugh,
put it.
Missy, do it.
She's trying to hide it, she'll go, "Ew."
Do it.
Yeehaw! Yeah. Yeah. Woohoo.
Chew.
Did a Q
It
compilation.
sounds like a reverse sneeze, actually. There he goes.
Is that what a gerbil sounds like when it's climaxing?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a Pikachu.
it is an orgasmic hamster. I'm farting again.
I call this one the climaxing gerbil.
It does sound
Missy, don't pee your pants, Missy.
and
You already
I'm-
did that 2 times this week. Calm down.
I swear it's like a reverse sneeze. It's fucked up, dude. It really is.
You stop picking on. See you, big bully.
Anyways, as Tommy would say, but anyways. Hey Larry, how's it going? Says Forehead Bowling. You know why I named him Forehead? I named him Forehead Bowling, Shabisky. You don't want to know why
He
I
told
named him?
me. He told me one
Because he's
day.
got a big ass forehead. That's why.
Here's the deal.
Really?
Winter
He was
Olympics. You need a ski jump event. You get some fucking artificial snow. You sit bowling on a small hill. You sprinkle down that fucking snow. Maybe run a chairlift up his back to the back of his up the back of his head so they can get it just straight off the top. Down they go. Fucking beauty.
He did something there when you did that. Yeah.
He will save the 2024 Winter Olympics. You watch. He will be the fucking hero that we needed, not the one we wanted.
That's the one we want. Dude, let me tell you what he did. He was at that pimp gathering that I did a couple years ago at Myrtle Beach, and he shows up at the house with a can of ravioli and a dildo. That's what he shows up with.
Ah, okay.
I tell you, party, man.
Sounds like a good time. Yeah.
Hmm.
Fuck.
And it was an old, crusty, used up dildo, too.
It's come all over it. All
This thing
dried.
just like it's been used a million times. It's like, I don't want to touch that fucking thing.
He says he can house the entire continent of Africa on his forehead.
He can.
Yeah, he jokes about his own forehead. He don't. I used to name people all the time, and he's one of the names I gave to Forehead Bowling. I like old Bowling though. He's a good cat. He really is. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's just weird, like really weird.
And he does butt stuff once in a while too.
Back in the day when I was back when we did the Pimpmunk show stuff, we brought him on. I did a fan thing, and I brought him on. And him and his woman at the time, he was going to give me his income tax return. His whole income tax return, he was going to give it to me. And I'm like, nah, bro, don't do that. But I wouldn't.
No, I think the missus kiboshed that once she got wind of it.
Yeah,
She wasn't.
did.
She was not having any
That's
of that.
old missus, by the way. That's not the.
Yeah.
the-
No, sorry, the ex. Yeah, and no, his current other half is a very lovely lady.
I'm assuming. I've never talked to her, but I'm assuming so. But he's a good dude, though. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like him.
yeah, he's all right. For a seedy fucker walking around with a dildo and a can of fucking ravioli. It's like, seriously, who fucking does that? Boland does, apparently.
Boland
Walks
does,
into
yeah.
public places with
He does
fucking
it.
things.
So we got 1 minute left. Guys, thanks for joining. It's been a good show today. Good show. We will be doing a Friday show tomorrow, too. And, expect Friday shows are an hour and a half, and they're shit shows. So, yeah. So we will be doing one tomorrow. We appreciate you very, very much. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the likes, shares, and thank everybody that joined me today. I appreciate you guys. And
You're
that's
welcome.
it. It's time to go. So, God, I'm great.